tell Brad is better than Lake and Jordan.
He is, and even Wesley's even doing good.
He is. Both of them. They're professionals.
Now, that's a very good compliment, but it don't take a lot to do better than Lake and Jordan. So y'all don't quit trying.
That's right.
Right.
No reason to get the big head. All right, let's go hunt a
Go
deer.
get you one, Jimbo.
You too.
Yeah, Wesley and I we're going to a new little spot in the corner just with this wind. I can't hunt none of my bow spots, so we're gonna take the gun and go get in a double bull and see what we see.
It's been hot. It's a little cooler today. It's not cold, but it's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, wind's blowing 90 miles an hour, but maybe I'll get them deer up and moving.
I bet it will.
All right.
Tonight it's gonna cool off. Tomorrow's gonna be good, so something's gonna happen.
All right, sounds good.
Jimmy and Justin are hunting what we call Pine Lane. Got pictures of several nice bucks here. This evening we got a northwest wind. Had a pretty good front come through, probably half inch to inch of rain just after daylight this morning, but it turned off nice. And I'd rather have this kind of wind blowing. It's a little gusty, but it's better than that stuff we had all last week where 1 mile an hour out of the west and an hour later it's a mile an hour out of the east. It was tough. The last 3 times I hunted out here, we left the stand early because the wind would shift, all of them just spooking it up. So we eased out, but hopefully we got a good steady northwest wind this afternoon, and the deer should move pretty good today.
Primos Truth About Hunting is brought to you by Bushnell, Savage Arms, Mossy Oak, Onyx Hunt, Hornady, and Primos Hunting. Speak the language.
You've heard us say many times here on The Truth that DMAP is a great program that helps us manage our deer herd here in Mississippi. Now what that means, if you don't know, is a deer management assistance program where a biologist comes to your specific piece of land and gives you an evaluation of the deer herd, and you get X number of tags for does, and he determines what an age class is for management bucks and does not count against your quota, so you can effectively take the right number of deer at the right ages off of your land to manage it. So Wesley and I, well, we're sitting here waiting on a buck, but we do have a few does left on our DMAP quota, so I'm in doe mode as well. Ooh, nice buck right there. Looks like a 5-point. I think he's a 4-year-old. I believe he's definitely a 4-year-old. You know what? I think I'm gonna let him go. Let's get a couple of those does he's chasing. Yeah. that buck first came out, he got a pretty good side, and he's only got 2 on the other side. But I mean, he's a for sure 3.5-year-old. He may be 4.5, but we need to shoot about 10 does over the next 2 or 3 weeks. So I decided to go and take a doe instead. That buck, we shot a few management kind of bucks like that, but he got the lucky pass today, and I got the doe. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just as exciting doing that as it is anything else to me.
This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Matthews Archery, Black Gold, and Ripcord.
You know, before the break, we had a really nice buck come out chasing does in the plot, but I'm gonna give him another year because I'm in doe management mode today. So he got the pass. When that buck first came out, he got a pretty good side, and he's only got 2 on the other side. But I mean, he's a for sure 3.5-year-old. He may be 4.5, but we need to shoot about 10 does over the next 2 or 3 weeks. So I decided to go and take a doe instead. That buck, we shot a few management kind of bucks like that, but he got the lucky pass today, and I got the doe. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just as exciting doing that as it is anything else to me. And if we don't shoot them, you know, it's too many of them as it is. So I think that's our second doe. I think our goal was 15. Or 20, I'd take 20. Right at dark, more does come out to our right, and we're fast running out of camera light. So we gotta hurry and try to get us another big doe. As soon as she gets broadside, okay? Wait till that other one's behind her now. Another doe coming in the back corner, spike or something. Okay, can you see this doe right here? Broadside. Yeah. All right, you ready? Showing up doe management there. How about it, Wesley? Fun afternoon. And boy, they started piling out here late. That was fun. This is the time of year I like to get my venison for the rest of the year. Let's go find them, buddy. Well, we know where one is. Let's go find the other one. It ain't far though. Hey Jimmy, it's still just as much fun popping them does as it is them bucks.
I tell you what, I wouldn't have if I'd have seen one.
You didn't see nothing?
Saw one little old spike. That's it.
This one was a pretty nice buck out there, and I shot her instead of the buck. And we were figuring if you and Justin would have been there, the buck would have probably gotten it down.
He's gone down. Yeah. That's
Well,
a big doe.
Yeah, it is. And
Big doe.
the only reason I didn't shoot him, because, you know, he had like a messed up pedicle.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes when they hurt him in the spring, and he was no older than 4, it's hot. So I said, well, you can have a pass. I'll shoot. We got to shoot about 15 does. So
Yeah, it's a big old doe.
I bet she gonna weigh 140, 150.
I bet she will. Yeah.
Because this one don't look big, but this one's
Full
110.
size. Yeah, that's grown up.
So
That's old though. That's great. That's a good one to take.
yeah, we need to shoot some of them. And I don't mind. I shoot one from every day till the season ends. Here on out. Might as well. Yeah, we were more picking on Justin than you about that buck. And we're like, if Justin would have been sitting here and that buck would have come out, he'd be, get it, Jimmy. Don't let him leave the plot, Jimmy. Don't let him leave the plot.
Right.
bitter day. But it's kind of sweet because we're going to shoot a doe if it comes out this afternoon. We're going to try to hold out for a buck, but you know what? Being the last afternoon, it's raining. Maybe we'll catch one in this big food plot we call Jimmy's Field. Good thing we got a windshield. Make Wesley sit out front with a paper towel.
You know, old Justin's been working hard this season here at 5 Mile. Even with this rain front sitting on top of us, his longtime buddy Wesley came down to film for a few days. So Justin's finally getting out from behind the camera to get in on some late season doe action.
We just got settled in. We have a bunch of water in the bottom of the blind. We had a crane out here feeding when we were getting in, and he looked like he was enjoying himself, but I think we'll be having a better time if we're dragging a deer out of this green field this afternoon. I remember being a little kid. I used to hunt in the rain all the time. I've never killed a good buck in the rain, but it may be my opportunity today. And I know one thing, if an auntie comes out here, she's gonna go home with us. So I'm real optimistic about this afternoon. She's looking down the road. We're gonna shoot her. She got to turn broadside. For a minute, I thought we weren't going to get invited to the late season party. Big old Nanny, right before the rain started. And she didn't move an inch. That's a Savage Family recipe, 308, 180 grain ballistic tip.
Primos Hunting introduces the new and improved soft-sided bow case. Our redesign is the new standard in protection for your bow. New hidden backpack straps, multiple D-ring attachments, 7 accessory pockets, and the new hard case quiver holder. The Primos soft-sided bow case has it all for bow hunters. Check it out at primos.com. This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Ozonics and Tight Spot Quivers.
Morning.
Good morning.
We got a northwest wind this morning and it cooled off. I thought it was going to be colder than this morning, but it's cool, not cold.
It's cool. It's in the 30s.
I think we're going to go to that tall stand and that overlooking that bottom again. It's just perfect. Northwest is the perfect wind for it.
Right.
And
looks like a good area they travel through a lot. Huh?
Well, when I
stick stuff.
Last week, I shot that one horn deer, and then when we walked out there to get him, man, you ought to see the trails and the sign was pretty significant in there. So
yeah,
I've been thinking about it all week. So
those bucks, they like to hem their does up and that kind of stuff.
Ooh, and this it's one of them spots where you're looking, you see one, and he disappears. and you look, and there he is again. You know, it's just all that little thick stuff and little tunnels in there. Like you said.
I hope you don't get nosebleed, but
it's a high one.
Ought to be a good one. We're going back to the what we call the dove field. I think I'm gonna have to rename it Jimmy's Field or something, because I done killed 2 bucks in there already.
We already got like 7 Jimmy fields.
But you know what are you gonna do? It's such a good stand. The deer pass through there.
You could name it Lakes Field or Justin's Field.
No, I don't want to curse it. I don't want to curse it.
All right,
man.
good luck, Jimbo. Shot a pretty cool buck here last week. But prior to that, the biggest deer I seen on our Camp Bigger 5 Mile was right here. It's just one of them natural little spots where the deer really move up and down this creek right here. This was cut about 3 or 4 years ago. It just thinned. Really just took out all the junky stuff and left the best trees, a lot of acorns in there still. Big oaks in that bottom. Kind of hard not to come back and try it, so here we are. If you can't tell, this spot is fast becoming one of my favorites here. Every time we sit here, we see deer. Right there. Right in that open. Oh, Justin be wanting to shoot him. Wind's kind of chilly. Once again, I'm in doe patrol mode this morning. And it isn't long before the action gets going. She was plenty close for the 308. Should have had my bite usually. But you know, we just got so many does to shoot here. And it's getting, I always said about from the end of the rut on, man, you better, if you get a shot at a doe, you better do it. Because season's gonna run out fast and we ain't gonna hit our quota if we don't start shooting them. We don't even have to drag that one, Wesley. We just pull up to it and load it up. We've been passing up these does all season. But we gotta start shooting them soon. I couldn't even get my trigger stick to go down far enough to have it straight down. I mean, it seemed like no time before another doe comes running towards us from a thicket that's out in front of us. This old girl starts blowing and stomping at us. Well, you know what happens now. She's making all kind of racket with it. Can you see her? Okay. It's cloudy today. One cool thing about this spot on a clear day is that the sun's behind us. It just lights up all that and you can see them good, but man, they can get through there. They got right up there on us. Boy, she was a loud thing, wasn't she? She was mad. Then she wouldn't leave and she started stomping that foot and blowing again. Oh, heck no. I'm going to keep working on that doe quota. This one doe was like literally in the road. You know, you've been where that stand is. Like I shot her. I couldn't even use my trigger stick because I shot straight down.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then the other one was out there, about where I shot that buck the other day. But,
Oh, well, cool. Well,
and
I guess we should have been in the woods this morning.
we got on down because I was afraid if we stayed there longer, we'd end up with another one have to come. That wouldn't be a bad thing, though.
No,
I can't believe I didn't see nothing crossing over there on that big old field.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I don't know. I heard this earlier, something about your guide wasn't doing a very good guide camera guy, wasn't doing near as good as my guide camera guy.
Well, you know, Brad, there's a lot to that, you know. The more I think about it.
He said he would be glad to give your guy some pointers, though, if need
Do you
be.
think he would?
He said he would.
I think that'd be mighty nice, though.
Maybe so, but guess what? We still got more bone than anybody.
Well, yeah.
That's true, y'all do.
Oh,
We're playing cleanup now.
well, y'all have fun. I'm gonna go in there and cook us some breakfast.
All right. Does that mean there's a nap after breakfast, too?
I think that's what it means.
Woo, woo. That's what I'm talking about.